Okay, I did a voice recording first on how it stemmed from I felt kind of stupid and tried to get my words after repeating something that I constantly hear is stay in the present. Always be in the present moment. And the situation did not, it warranted for that, but it did not. And I wasn't able to explain it in detail. So I was like, let me do a little reading on this. And so instead of putting the voice recording first with a little video clip I got from Pixels, I'm gonna go ahead and put the video I did while I was driving on the intimate relationship part of staying in the moment. So here we go. Okay, here's another look at another side of it, staying in the moment when it comes to intimate relationships. Intimate relationships, some people, it's not just a man or a woman values their body. And you know, when you share the intimate parts of your body, and not just, you know, you're sharing your mind, your body, your soul with another individual, whether you're in a marriage, a significant other, boyfriend, girlfriend, or whatever type of intimate relationship you're in. And so looking at this here, stay in the moment can be difficult as well. Stay in the present when it comes to deceitfulness and not being honest, and you know, one or the other is cheating, or just not being faithful, or just not valuing the person the way the person should be valued, desire to be valued. And so staying in the moment in situations like that, and not focus on the past of someone hurting you by cheating, because that, you know, you don't believe in polygamy, or you didn't sign up for multiple partners within your relationship. So it hurts, right? So it's hard to not continue to think about the past, especially when, you know, one of the parties are lying or just being deceitful. And so then you start to think about not only the past, you think about the future. Well, what's going to happen in the future? Are we going to have the most loving relationship and continue to be together and blah, blah, blah. So staying in the moment and staying in the present in this type of relationship also, I understand it can be very, very hard. And then also, it has to come from your thoughts and your feelings and what you want to do. When you start doing your own research and noticing how you feel, how your thoughts, what makes your thoughts feel good, what makes you feel good within your body and outside your body, is when you're ready to continue the relationship or dismiss the relationship. Can't nobody do that for you. Can't nobody say that for you. A lot of times people will come in and say, what? This person did this or that, leave them. Or this person should leave that person because blah, 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 because of whatever their opinion is. But, you know, find that within yourself. You know, it's okay to ask people, but also make the determination within yourself. Do nothing harsh. And just focus on self and get into yourself with you know, the exercising, the yoga, the whatever floats your boat as far as what you do to move your body. to move your mind and whatever you think about and however you do it. And eventually you will get into more of the present. No, it's not going to be easy. Trust me, I know. But it takes time and it takes practice. You can do it. Okay, trying to understand the concept of when we say focus on now. Do not worry about the past. Do not worry about the future. But I can see some disagreement or some non-clarity with that as I was speaking to someone the other day. And even before that, it's like that there are things that you can do to focus on the now, but thinking a little bit different about it after I was speaking to someone, and I was like, no, don't think about what has happened in the past, or don't think about if the person will be there in the future. It's like just try to focus on the now. That's easy to say when you're talking about intimate relationships, business relationships, family relationships, things of that nature. But when you are really listening to someone and conversating with someone, and your own experiences as well, it's not just that easy to look someone in the eye and say, do not focus on the past of your mama, your father, your sister, your brother, your cat, your dog, your uncle, your cousin, or giving birth to a stillborn baby, or someone has died that you really love. That's not easy to say, focus on the present. It's not easy when they go to try to find a counselor to get over this grief. When the suitcase full of medications don't help, it just turns them into a zombie. And they still are feeling these same feelings and hurt from the past. So yeah, there are things that they have to go through, and there are steps, the grieving process, blah blah blah, to go through to get through that. But to just tell someone get over it and move on is not realistic thinking, I think. Those are just my thoughts. So anyway, so I'm reading this as I try to understand, the focus on just the present. And here it says, I'm just reading a little article by Psych Central. And it says, living in the moment is about paying attention to the here and now instead of letting your mind wander. You're focused on your current actions, sensations, and surroundings. And so, also, even before this, I was thinking about how there's ways to get over what the word they call rumination, when you constantly think about the same thing over and over again. There's ways to get over that. And then I thought about rumination as it relates to meditation, which we know meditation can clear the mind. It can make the mind more mindfulness per se. And I don't know, just thinking about this right now. So in this article it says, feeling distracted. Learning to be more present can help you savor the world around you. Imagine this. You're sitting on your couch watching a movie while eating popcorn, scrolling through Instagram and half-heartedly listening to your partner talk about their workday. All the while you're thinking about a task that you need to do next week. Later, when you're lying in bed, you realize you didn't quite understand the movie, enjoy your popcorn, or hear what your partner said. What's worse is that you don't feel relaxed or rejuvenated. I understand that part. I see that. We're constantly surrounded by distractions, making it difficult to focus on just one thing at a time. Stress, anxiety, and regret can also make it difficult to focus on the present moment. But living in the moment, although difficult, can benefit your relationships, productivity, and most importantly, overall wellness. Living in the moment is about paying attention to the here and now. Instead of letting your mind wander, you're focused on your current actions, sensations, and surroundings. And then they go on to give a couple of tips for being more present. Being attentive can be difficult, but it is a skill that you can sharpen with practice. Certain exercises and routines can help you live in the moment. Most of us engaging in multitasking some or most of the time. While you're reading this, you might be eating, half watching a series or movies, or listening to music. Although multitasking is difficult to avoid entirely, it's a good idea to be thoughtful about how we multitask. Now, certain work environments that doesn't quite fit for. Then it goes on to say, you might think you can hold a conversation while studying or updating a spreadsheet. However, research suggests that multitasking makes it more difficult to focus. Trying to read something breath work. A lot of people do talk about breath work. As simple as it sounds, mindful breathing can be a powerful tool, managing your emotions, improving your mental wellness, and learning to live in the moment. So I would say, find someone that you can watch that resonates with you, that can that give examples of how to do the breath work. Meditation comes in all different forms, fashions. I know I started thinking about meditation watching Joe Dispenza, and I get a little scared to go too deep into meditation because I know myself. I know in the past with the dreams and stuff like that, it can scare me, but I'm ready to get back into meditation, and I'm going to look up some of the ways Z-Dog MD or somebody else, what meditation tools they use, whether it's Japanese meditation techniques or whatever, I don't know. So it says meditation gets easier with practice. You start with 5 or 10 minutes every day. Over time, we get, until you notice the benefits of it. Mindful movements, the exercising often requires us to pause and focus on our bodies and breathing. Mindful movements can help you feel more present and connected to your body. Getting outside, moving that body definitely helps. Yoga, I hear, is very, very good. There's some scientific facts about yoga I have read before. Tai Chi, Pilates, things of that nature. Reducing distractions. If you notice that something is making it difficult to stay present, try to reduce it. For example, listening to your favorite podcast makes it hard to savor your breakfast. Try a silent breakfast. It's too tempting to reach over to your phone. Journaling.
I would agree with journaling totally, especially when you're dealing with heartache and pain, uh, and just brain dump. Just continue to write down all those thoughts in your head that you're thinking and thinking that won't get away from your thoughts that you keep thinking about. Try writing it down. If you don't want to write it down, use the voice recorder on your phone and talk it out while you're in your car, while you're in the restroom. And just those thoughts that are in your head that you can't talk to nobody else about, and the hurt and the pain and the trauma, talk it out into your voice recorder if you're not a writer that will sit down and write it down. And so I think we're coming to the end of this article. It says why, and I'm skipping a lot of stuff, but why is it important to live in the moment? Living in the moment means you pay attention to your present experiences instead of letting your mind get caught up in stressful and upsetting thoughts. Research shows that mindfulness, which is about being aware of your surroundings in body and present, can have a range of benefits. The benefits would include improving your relationships with others, reducing stress, improving your ability to focus, helping to manage anxiety. In addition to being present can help you save enjoyable experiences. Pay attention when you're with your loved ones. Focus fully on tasks and choices. Think deeply when enjoying a book or a movie. Soothe racing thoughts or overthinking. So, also, I would like to add when, those hard, hurtful past experiences, loss of a loved one, that achy, oh, it hurts so bad feelings. Try to think about, regardless of the bad things that has happened, and we know the bad things has happened is horrible, but you can always find something good. Think about something good from that person that you've lost. Something, that made you smile about that person, because it hurts so bad that you've lost them, but there is so many great things that you can think about. The smile that they gave you, the good feeling that they gave you when they were with you. Try to think about those moments.